Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode of Jennifer's Tale, My Life as a Crossdresser. I of course am Jennifer, and if you are new to my podcast and watching this on YouTube for the first time, hi. I am a lifelong crossdresser, pretty much like the rest of you out there if you're watching this podcast. But if you are a crossdresser or a friend, significant other of a crossdresser or trans, anybody in that kind of spectrum, you'll probably enjoy my podcast. I talk about my life, hopes, dreams, desires, sexuality, you name it, my life is an open book. So please do me a favor, if you haven't already, click on the little link right below me and subscribe to my podcast. Check out previous episodes. I know you'll enjoy them. And welcome aboard. If you're listening to this podcast for the first time, whether it be on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or wherever you download your favorite podcast, welcome. All the rules I said just now apply to you as well. If you are a crossdresser, chances are you'll really enjoy my podcast. I talk about everything under the sun, and please do me a favor, like my podcast, subscribe, and let's get into this episode. Title of this episode is It Really Worth It? Now, that title goes into how much time it takes to get ready to dress up to look your feminine best. Now, for me being Jennifer, I've been doing this quite a while, and I almost kind of got it down to a science. I have this look that I really like, so it doesn't really take me all that long. You know, if I do kind of my prep work ahead of time, prep work being shave my legs, shave my body, chest, all of that, get all the shaving done and out of the way, so that way when I'm getting ready to get dressed up as Jennifer, I always shave my face first, or save that shaving part till last, just so it's as smooth as possible before I go through, the makeup, getting dressed, getting the support garments on, my underwear on, getting an outfit picked out, all that sort of stuff. From the time it takes me, when I first start putting on my makeup to the time I get dressed and ready to put on my wig and jewelry and get out the door, it only takes about an hour, so it doesn't take all that long. However, I know there's plenty of girls out there that are very, very picky when it comes to their makeup, and they want it to be exactly right. They want to look their best runway model, looking as good as possible. And there's some girls it takes 3 hours just to get the makeup done, let alone get the outfit put together. So I guess the question comes every once in a while, is it really worth it? Even for me, dressing up and being Jennifer, sometimes there's days when I get up in the morning, I might have planned to be Jennifer for, going out or doing something my Jennifer day, but I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like expelling or using up all that energy just for the few hours that I'm going to be Jennifer. Maybe I just feel like being kind of lounging around for the day. And I'm sure there's a lot of girls out there like you who are probably have felt that same way too. Maybe you only get to dress up a few times a year, and maybe you have a day all picked out. And as that time is creeping up, maybe a few days to a week before, you're just not feeling it. Sometimes I don't feel it. Sometimes I have that desire to dress up as Jennifer, but then when the time comes, it's like, I really have other things I'd rather do, or I'm just not feeling feminine today. I would rather read or watch TV or just veg. So there are times where you kind of question, is it really worth it? Is it worth the time and effort to dress up? Well, what I've come to discover is that there are times when I don't feel like dressing up, and maybe I have this day coming up where I'm gonna have a Jennifer day, and as like the night before, I'm like, I really am not feeling it. Maybe I'll just skip it for the day. Usually the first thing I do is I look at my calendar to see when my next Jennifer day is going to be. And if it's something that's going to be, within a week or a few days to a week or week and a half, then I might go, okay, can I make it that time frame within that time without expressing my femininity, without being Jennifer for a while? And how long has it been since I've been Jennifer? If it's only been like a week or so, maybe I can afford to go that week without being Jennifer and just let Jennifer chill for a while. But if it's going to be a couple weeks before I get the chance to be Jennifer again, I really want to talk myself into doing it because I know if I don't, I'm going to regret it. And maybe I'm not feeling it then and there, or even the morning of, I get up in the morning and go, I really don't feel like dressing up as Jennifer. If I know that it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks before I get the chance again, I'm going to say, girl, you got to do it because you're going to regret yourself. You're going to kick yourself in the butt if you don't do it. You got to take advantage of the opportunities when you can, especially if you're a girl that only gets to do it a few times a year. You don't want any opportunity to be able to dress up as your feminine best and get out and do whatever as possible. And there's other times even where maybe I'm just not feeling it for the day, and maybe it's going to be a week before I have a chance to dress up and have another Gen Day. But maybe I'll just slip on a pair of pantyhose or wear a pair of panties under my shorts for the day, just to have that feminine feel and to have a little bit of a girl day and to feel my feminine best. And I know there's girls out there like that as well, who enjoy just wearing some feminine articles of clothing underneath their male clothes. And if that works for you, that's great. But as far as like the day of, for me, it's not that big of a deal to spend an hour getting ready, or if you include shave time, an hour and a half, hour 45. But for girls that take several hours to get ready, the payoff at the end is always worth it, at least in my opinion. Maybe I'm kind of going into it to get ready for the day, and even though I'm not really feeling it, once I get my makeup on and see the beginnings of Jennifer taking shape, especially in my face, then I know that I'm doing the right thing, or I'm doing what I want to do. And maybe there's reasons that you shouldn't dress up for the day, or don't want to, or don't have as much excitement or ambition to do it. Once you get totally dressed up, once you pull the pantyhose on and you're looking your best, and you put on your wig and you look in the mirror and you see your feminine self for the first time in maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe a year, you're going to know that it was worth it, that the time and effort you put into it paid off in the end, just by how good you feel about yourself. And in the end, that's why we cross-dress, is to be able to feel good about ourselves, to share, show, and express our feminine side. And it is definitely something that you need to do when you have the chance. Some girls are lucky and have more chances than others, but you still have to take advantage of the situation. So I guess to answer my question, is it worth it? Definitely. Maybe not every single time, but more times than not, take advantage of that opportunity. And there you have it. There's another episode of Jennifer's Tale. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do me a favor, leave a comment, leave a like, tell me about yourself. You can do that either by commenting on this YouTube video, leaving a comment on the podcast, or send me an email at Jennifer's Tale Podcast, that's all one word, at gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook under Jennifer's Tale. My Life as a Crossdresser. Please like my Facebook page. And you can find me as Jennifer Hangartner on Facebook. I'm always up for more friends. So until next time, this is Jennifer saying hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.